Hey everybody, this is Lisa from A Knit Sheep, and this is my 197th day of Vlogmas. But I'm coming back to you with the results of all that measuring we did for the My Body model. I'm kind of excited. So what I actually got was a PDF file, and I was able to download it and print it out and add it to my project notebook. This is a whole project planner that I have in my notebook that I can sketch on. But I'm going to show it to you on screen because it's going to be easier to show you the PDF. So you can see exactly what I got. And I took the premium package because I like the hand on hip post. So let me bring that up onto the screen. And I'll just be in the little box for a minute, but then I'm going to just remove myself from the screen altogether. So this is what you get. So you get the My Body Model project planner. And you can, it says draw your dream wardrobe or your dream project, whatever you're going to use it for. You get several different types of layouts that are modeled on your body measurements. And I did hole punch mine, so the space for the hole punching was just fine. And when you're drawing these clothes on, you're going to draw these on your own body. So here's a table of contents. It is about 15 pages that you get. And you can use this, like each time you want to plan out a project, you can print its own little project planning notebook if you wish. You can just print out the little models you get. So you get several different kinds of models. You get 3 models per page, 8 models per page, 9 models per page, 12 models per page, and 1 model per page. And they do have suggestions for why you would want to have the different combinations. And you get a front view and a back view, which I think is kind of wonderful. So here is my body model. And you have an option, I think you have 5 options for the different color lines that you can have it drawn in. I decided to go with the light gray lines because what I want is for the model to kind of fade under the drawings of the outfits and or the silhouettes that I chose. So that's your bare model. You can draw hair onto it, a face, whatever you'd like. So this is one that is set up for specific types of notes. And this is one with just blank lines if you want to take your own notes. Because this one, it's really kind of set up for sewists. I mean, you can, as always, you can just cross out anything that doesn't apply. This is 3 to a page, which I think is really great if you want to compare different variations on a silhouette. So let's say you have a pattern that offers you different lengths, different necklines, or different decorative treatments. You can draw out each one of them. And it doesn't matter how well or how poorly you draw because this is not meant to be hung in a museum. This is just a tool to help you visualize what your project is going to look like, you know, before you've completely finished it. This is the 8 on a page, and this is a 9 on a page. And this is 12. So let's say you were making an entire capsule wardrobe. You'd have plenty to work with here. And this is your singleton on the page. And this is the front and the back view. And then you get front and back views with the small ones too. And that's your measurements at a glance. Now, when you do take your measurements and you plug them into the program, all of that is free. You can preview what your body model is going to look like, and you can make adjustments to it. So I really am really excited about working with this tool. It's just another tool in my toolbox of things I can do to make my projects really more successful. Let's say I want to experiment with colorways. I can color the drawing any way I want. You can take tracing paper and make the little garment and just overlay it on the model using, you can even have the model just like behind the tracing paper. You don't have to draw directly on it if you don't want to. But I'm really looking forward to trying this out. If any of you have tried my body model, I would love to know, how you used it and how it worked out for you. You see this little cross mark right there? That marks the natural waistline. This is the bilateral section of the body. So you can center things. You can see where is a good spot to crop your tops if you like crop tops. It'll make you really look at all the details of your garment and how it works for you, because maybe the neckline as it's written is too wide. You can decide, okay, I see it on the model, it's too wide. I don't like it. Decide to make it a little bit narrower. I'm going to be playing with a sweater I want to make. It's kind of stripy, kind of color blocky. So I'll be able to play with, before I swatch anything, how I will place the color on the sweater using the body model. So it's exciting. I can't wait to play with it. I just downloaded it tonight and I'm ecstatic with it. Now, if you go with the basic package, you only have one choice in the line color, but I believe it is $24. If you go with a premium package, it's like $39, and you can get more than one pose if you wish, and you have more options for line color. The only thing is, and they do suggest that you test your printer to see how light the lines really are, because as I printed them out, they are very, very light. Let me see. I'm going to put myself back in here. There we go. I don't even know if in this light it's going to show up. Oh, there it is. You see, it's very ghostly on the page. For me, that's okay. But if you would like a stronger line, just go with a slightly darker color. It can be the strong black or a dark gray. There's graduations. You can even do teal lines, or there was another color they offered. I forget. It might be some shade of red. But I love having this as part of my notebook setup. And it's just a place for me to think visually about my ideas for my sweaters and other garments. As you know, once you get to making, anything can happen. So between the vision board I showed you guys in the other video and the drawings I'll be able to do on a body figure that's mine, I have a really good idea of what things are going to look like after they're actually in the world. I don't have to wait until something is done, try it on and go, wah. Or I don't have to guess what my color placement is going to look like. I can take my colored pencils or my markers, what have you, and place the color exactly where I want it to go on the drawing and see, do I really like that? Anyway, that's it for me tonight. Thank you for spending this time with me. I encourage you to try my body model. You don't have to pay anything until you decide to print it out. So until you decide to download it. So you can play with it for for a good long time, get it exactly the way you want it, and then decide to go with it or not. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. See you tomorrow. Happy Vlogmas! I forgot to say that.